Alright, welcome back to another video, everybody. So yeah, welcome back. And today, in this video, we are going to be ranking flicks that I do. So if you haven't seen my last ranking mechanics video, which I think I'll actually start making this a series, if I can anyway. I did air dribbles, and the winner came out as the Fennec with a +1. So real quick, I'd like to tell you guys how the ranking system works. So basically, the middle ground is a C, and then it goes up from there, and it's, you know, the standard B, A, S tiers, and then we have the, you know, D and F. And I think for, you know, if it's absolutely trash to the point where we actually just like, like if we can't even actually get the ball on top of the car, like we're doing this, bro, like it's like bouncing off, bro, that's gonna get a trash tier, and that is literally a -5, okay? So that's a new thing I'm gonna add. And basically at the end, what we do is we do a point system where C is the middle ground, so that's 0, and then, you know, it goes up from there. So a B is a +1, and then, you know, a C 0, as I said, a D is a -1, an F is a -2, A absolutely trash is a -5, and then, you know, A is +2, and S is +3. And then we'll do a godly as well, but that's probably not going to happen. What a pinch, oh my god. Actually, yeah, we'll probably, the next video I'll do on my ranking mechanics episodes will probably be, I think I'll try and do, let me think. I think I will do, this is interesting. I think I'll do pinches, yeah, you know? So we'll try and hit some cooksters, even though that was miserable. But yeah, so yeah, let's get into the video anyway, because you guys have been waiting long enough. So what we'll do is we'll do 3 different types of flicks. We'll do a front flick, we'll do a back flick, if we can even do one, and then we'll do a 45/90, because, you know, I might not get the 45 or 90, you know, perfect. So yeah, I think we'll start with the Dominus, since we have it equipped, and we'll just start with a front flick. So, and we get 1 attempt for each car. Alright, so no, on the basis of a front flick, we were a little too close for that, but honestly, I think we give that either a B or an A. It's one of those. It's definitely not an S. I think since they hit the crossbar, we're going to give that a B. So, I'm going to make a new thing here. So, Dominus. This isn't my notes app, by the way. So, Dominus, number 1, a B. And then I'll just do the rest of the numbers real quick. Alright, so now it's time for number 2, which will be our back flick. So, hold on. We have 1 retry. We can kind of bail if we like, because, no, alright. If we feel like it, we can bail. Okay, oh! No bounce? That was actually lovely, man. Top of the goal. I think that's an A. That's an A, bro. Yeah, no, back flick? Oh, dude, that is nice. 69 kph. It was 69 kph. We have to. That's an S, bro. It was 69 kph, bro. We have to give it the S. And then finally, the one you guys might think I'll fail. A 45/90. Okay, that's a retry. Alright, so, sorry, I need to get into the right camera for this, bro. Nah, alright, we'll give it 1 more try. We'll give 3 tries per flick. That's not a good angle. Nah, hold on. I'm bailing that. Let's just try and do it from here, you know? Oh, okay, the 45. I think that was a 45. Will we count that? Yeah, we'll count that, bro. We've done enough tries. Alright, it was quite low, 90 kph though, quite fast. Though it would be a lower ranked player or just someone who wouldn't assume it. So I think for that, we'll go B. So that's a really good running for the Dominus, who I think might dominate this whole competition. So now next we got to do the Fennec, I think. So the Fennec. So the Fennec next. I think the Fennec will perform decently well, just because I play with it. So I might be more used to it, you know, because I hit those crazy flicks. So, you know, bro. So I'll get our purple Fennec, which looks so creamy, and we're gonna go back in free play and try and hit these flicks. So we'll go with our front flick first, then our back flick, and then our 90/45. So yeah, we'll start with the front, which is probably the easiest of all of them. Nah, I'll bail on that. Alright. Get it on top of the car. Alright. So it would go over Defender, in my opinion. 69 kph! No way. Again? Really? Alright, I was gonna give it a B, but I think we boosted up to A for that. Any shot to get 69 kph, bro, it gets boosted up one. So that's an A. Actually, really competitive from the looks of stuff. So far. The Fennec is keeping up decently. Alright. Then our back flick. It hit it, bro. Okay, I think we'll use our retry for that one. Because I'm trying to maximize the score of, you know, each car. Oh, and then finish it. We didn't even get the touch, bro. That's crazy. But it's about the flick. So, and the speed sometimes, but that's 29 kph, so it doesn't matter. Honestly, that would work really well against the Defender. Obviously quite slow, and we didn't finish it, so they might get to it. So I think we'll give that a B. Alright, so this Fennec is going to need an absolutely godly 45 then to keep up with it. Keep up with the Dominus. So that would be 45/90 flick, literally top right, top left corner, whatever. So, you know, we'll bail on that. Nah, hold on. Okay, that's a retry. If it doesn't hit the car, bro, that's an automatic retry. Let me lock in real quick. Let him cook. I said, let him cook. Oh, shit. Right, one more retry. If we absolutely bottle it, then, you know. Okay. Oh my god. For God's sake, bro. Oh my. Bro, dogs. Oh my god, Bella. Bro. Right, Belle. Alright, sorry. That's my nan's dog. It makes my own dogs go absolutely mad. You know, that's normal for dogs, right? Alright, I think we'll try and do our flick now. Right, we bottled it. I'm sorry to say, but I think that's going to be a D. Because we're getting the motion right, but we're getting unlucky. So that's a D. Alright, and then Octane. And you know what, I think to make this more competitive, we'll do the Breakout as well. But we'll do the Octane first of all. So I think we'll do the Breakout, because people actually do use that.
Bottle of ear cleaner. I have no idea where it is.
So that should basically be all the cars then, yeah. So we'll get our Octane here, yeah, lovely. Alright, then we go back into free play. And I'll just mark the Breakout on the score chart, I suppose. Is it a score chart? I don't know. I mean, I'm keeping track of the scores on it, and it is a chart of them. So, you know. Alright, so we've got our Octane here, and I think we'll start with our front flick, like we do for the last ones. That's going to be a retry. Oh, wait, it didn't even go in. It shouldn't... Oh, well, you know, if it's... Actually, yeah, no, it should. Okay. It had speed. It had height. 89 kph. I think that's an A, to be completely honest. It's decent, like, you know, it's pretty, well, if it's decent, I'm sorry. No, it's good. Alright, our back flick. Nah, bail. Alright. Okay. Right, we get one more attempt. And then, you know. No way, is that in? No! Okay, we finished it. Honestly, I think that's a B, because it was easy to finish too. Like, it wasn't like too powerful, so it like bounced off hard. Like, it was easy enough to finish too. Okay, and now we're 45. Or 90. Nah, hold up. Bro, I went down on that as well. That was like so chopped. Nah, bro. This is crazy. I actually don't like using the octane. Oh my god. Right, one more attempt, bro. I know it's like that, bro. It's like that Drogba meme or whatever. Like, where he's like, no! You know, like, after like the Barcelona match. Why am I doing a front flick, bro? What am I doing? Why was that better than the one we already had? Bro, 45. Last attempt. Bro, we have to count that though, because like it's even though it's like I got to the right way, I just flicked wrong. We'll do a C. That's a C. Right, Octane's actually looking the worst. If Breakout can perform, because Breakout is a flatter car. Breakout is in fact a flatter car, so it could perform better. I mean, like, you know, I don't really know what to tell you. Alright. Garage. Customize cord. Alright. Bro, imagine just Gizmo. The Paladin actually might do decently in the test. I don't know. We could do the Diestro. I got the Diestro recently. Yeah, but we already have Breakout marked on the thing. I have 7 wins with the Breakout. Lovely. Compared to like my 800 with the Octane, and then my like I don't know, like 100 with the Fennec. As you can tell, I haven't really used the Fennec as much as the Octane. Even though I'm more comfortable with the Fennec now. Alright, so we're in here with our Breakout. And first off is the front flick. No way. Oh my god, that's an S. 78 kph. Damn. That's an S though. It had really nice height. It was like perfectly at the top, bro. Oh my god, we have to give it an S. In my complete and honest opinion, that is 100% an S. Alright, now for our back flick. Alright, so nah. Alright. Right, I just didn't even think that though. No way. No. Okay, that was pretty easy to finish too. I think that's... What do we give it? I think a B. That's a B. It gets minus a rank just because of that annoying ass crossbar sound. Like, literally listen to this. Okay. Like, literally listen to this. Okay, like literally listen to this. There you go. Boom shakalaka. I look so newbie with this on. Alright, and then our 45 degree. / 90. Oh! $59 kph. Oh my god, 10 kph less. Dude, honestly? That's clean. That's clean. That gets over a defender. It is savable, but like, as long as you're in like diamond under, you should be fine. I think that gets an A. Alright. And that is all our cars. Time to add it up. So, Breakout. Alright. Hold on. Let's add up Dominus first, since it was our first car. So... No, why does it keep doing that? Alright. So, started off with a 0, because that's the standard. And then it went to a B, which is a +1. So it's +1 now. Oh, +1 now. and then it's an S, which is a +3. So now we're on +4, which is crazy. Alright, and then it's a B, which is a +1 again. So the Dominus finishes with a final score of +5. Very interesting. Right, the Fennec. So let's do this now. So the Fennec got an 0 at the start, obviously, because, you know, that's how you start it. And then an A, which is +2, so off to a better start than the Dominus. So +2. Alright, and then B, +1, so +3. Alright, and then it got a D, so that's -1. So that's actually to +2 now. So the Fennec actually only on +2. Alright, then the Octane. Alright, so, you know, starting with the 0, yeah, that's all normal. And then the A, alright. So A +2. So now it's up to +2. Then the B makes it +3. And then the C keeps it at +3. Alright, so the Octane currently in second. Very interesting. And finally our Breakout. I have no idea if this is actually doing well. So the Breakout, 0, and then a +S, which is a +3 straight off the bat, which is absolutely great for it. Alright, and then B, which is +1. So that's +4 now, yeah. That's +4. Oh shit, I did 2 pluses. Alright, and then finally, the A, that's +2. So the Breakout. So the Breakout has actually won our whole flick test. Wow, that is really surprising. I did not expect the Breakout to cook. Wait, why? So I was right when I literally said let him cook, bro. He like, the Breakout was actually gonna cook. Oh my god, the pinch too. Alright, yeah, I think that's it for today's Rocket League video. Thank you so much for watching. This has been a really interesting result too. So yeah, have a great day. This is Joshua Brankel out, and goodbye, my goofy goobers.